go. Running straight now, Dylan.
Alright, so welcome to the YouTube channel, and today we've got Rupert's F80 M3 behind me. This is pretty stock. It's probably a 2016, 2017 car, and it's looking very sorry for itself. And the fact that it's just too stock, it has no modifications apart from some side skirts. He did have a front splitter, but that got hit off on his recent track day. So he's come to us today to have a host of aftermarket parts installed to the car to kind of help it on the track and just overall improve the aesthetics of the car, the driving day to day when you're driving around the city or having some fun on some back roads. So yeah, we've got a full trolley from our warehouse full of goodness. It's got performance upgrades such as downpipes, got big brake kit from EBC, we've got KW Haas kit, as well as some little smaller parts to go onto the car. So let me unwrap these now and let's run through the car. So after Dylan's unboxed everything for the last 20 hours, he's finally put them in front of us. So we can go through them. So on the left here for you guys, we've got a KW Haas kit. So this is utilizing the original shock absorbers, but turning them into an adjustable system that we can adjust the ride height as well, improving the spring rates, trying to cater for that more high performance track use. And I'm a lover for KW. I really appreciate the quality, the spring rates they choose, and just out the box like perfectness pretty much. We run them on a fair few of our cars, so yeah, big shout out to KW, and this kit is really good for this car. So it's going to give us some ability to adjust the suspension, which allows us to corner weight the car, as well as adjust the rake and some of the adjustments for when Rupert takes this on track. Brake wise, we've got a full set of EBC brakes. So this is inclusive of a 6-pot caliper on the front, new brake discs for the front and the rear, which can be quite cool. We're going to utilize the stock caliper on the rear and a 6-pot piston EBC caliper on the front. New brake lines from EBC, Motul 660 brake fluid, and yeah, it's going to just put together a really nice braking system. There's a few things to kind of touch on here. We obviously have red brakes now, so Rupert's going to have to go and get these painted after this, which we've advised a local guy that can do the painting, and then we're going to fit some downpipes to this car as well, but we'll go through that a little bit later in this video. But yeah, let's get this car on the ramp. Let's get stripping down the stock suspension, start putting the EBCs on, flushing the brake system of the current fluid, and start putting this Motul fluid in. So yeah, let's get this car on the ramp. Let's have some fun. So Dylan's left, I've jumped on the vlog, and we're going to get Rupert's car done to the top standards. So we've got the big brake kit from EBC, which is a lovely bit of kit. So what we've got here are blue stuff pads. If you're thinking about what pads to put in your car, what we recommend is something like Rupert, he's going on a track day, we recommend a blue stuff on the rear and the RPX on the front. It's a really good brake setup. This is just consistent, not too noisy, good bite, don't have to get them too hot to get them working, and yeah, pretty good value for the pocket as well. So an RPX front pad and blue stuff on the rear. Sometimes we find having an RPX on the rear can be putting off your brake bias a little bit, especially kind of on the F series. Yeah, 6-pot caliper, you pretty much all you need for this kit is the little fitting kit in here. So we're going to set all this up now, make it all clear. I'll half the kit, so I have one for the one side of the car and one for the other side of the car. Aldridge is just now, Aldridge is just now starting to do the rear suspension, the rear brakes, sorry. So we're using the standard brake calipers from the BMW for the blue stuff, and we're going to use these beautiful EBC bells. I've just picked myself up a coffee, so cheers. Yeah, Motul 660 fluid, standard, what we run in our car. If you've seen our most recent video, one of our recent videos on the F80 M3 that we own, we had a go at that. Yeah, if you're a G series owner and you're looking for something as well, We just did this today. So this is a F82 M4 running the EBC 2-piece rear discs. This is actually a Padgett RSL 29 pad. So this is like the holy grail brake setup for a G8X, I would say, for yeah, track use. It's got hell transparent lines, super nice. EBC 2-piece discs, Padgett brake pads, and clear hell lines. So if you ever want upgraded lines, we always try to have hell clear transparent lines. So that's an M4, beautiful car. We've also got some cool cars in the workshop. We've got the M5, G90 M5. We've just put an exhaust system on it. So we've been doing some bit of development on that. We've got this beautiful M3 Touring from Barry's car. Look, we released in a recent video, a video coming up. Barry's going full send. So we've got carbon fenders and some really cool bits. But for now, it's down to me and Olds to get active on here. We've also done the KW Haas kit on the front of this car already, so that's going to be fun. Yeah, let's get rid of this rusty brake setup. EBCs are installed, looking pretty nice. So we're just sliding the pads in, so it's quite simple. Bit of a fiddly one, I must say. These F-Series cars are fun. So first issue we had, one of these bolts was fully stripped. The next thing is over here on the lines, the brake lines here, we had an issue where these, so you've got to be really careful with this. This bit here above the nipple corrodes massively, and it stops the nipple or this 11 mil from moving. So what we have to do is use the lines, thread the lines on, and then you can use the the groove on these brake lines to key them in so they're nice and sturdy. So that's pretty solid. Goes through there and then goes to the back of the caliper there, and then we've just obviously deionize it with just water. So we just spray all the areas with water. I'm now going to slide the brakes on the rear, so looking really good. We settle those. These we were able to get out. We put brand new brake pins, so new brake pins, looks 1010. And yeah, then we're going to go in and do the brake lines now. But you can see here it's looking pretty corroded, so we'll have some fun with that, I'm sure. And then lastly, these two bad boys are being swapped out for the KWs. Well, that bad boy is. We'll swap that out and we'll touch base. So I'm going to get those brakes in on the front. Aldridge is just working on the M4 now, and he's just bleeding the brake system on this car. So we're just, again, doing the same kind of process. We're doing this car quickly. That'll be wrapped up, ready for a road test. This car will be up next after the suspension. So yeah, let's go. All right, it's finally time to get these brakes buttoned up and finished. So we've got this, it's our Sealy what is it called, Aldridge? Brake and clutch bleeding system. So we've got their official brake and clutch bleeding system. So compared to what Aldridge just did the G82 M4, which was all done through the ISTA system. So they do like the whole sequence, they tell you what to do, and then you add this into it. We're just pretty manual on the F-Series. You're just gonna pump this up, it's gonna add pressure to the lines. I've already pushed the pistons out on the new 6 pots. So now we're just gonna go, we pressurize this, we're gonna go to the furthest point away from this bad boy. So we're going to go to the other corner, so just over there. We're going to bleed it until we get enough of the air out. We're then going to go to this corner. We're then going to do this corner, this corner. That's going to get most of the air out. We're going to start getting a constant feed, and then we're going to go back to this corner, back to this corner, back to this corner, back to this corner, and do it all again until we get absolutely golden molten fluid and no air bubbles. It's not a bubble bath. So let's see what we can do, and then it's wrapping up suspension, and then we head to geometry. So let's do it. There you go, the KWs have now been installed on the rear, the brakes have been bled, the wheels are going on, so that's the last bit. And now it's time to get out and test drive it, put a front splitter on it as well. So yeah, we just gotta put the wheels on, put the trims on, and away we go. So yeah, let's get this car on the floor, let's go out for a ride.
We've slept, we've come back to work. The car has been taken to Luke, which you guys just saw. So went to Geo by Luke. Big up, thank you very much to Luke and Dylan for driving it down. Yeah, the brakes feel good. I think they need to go through a bedding in process, really important. If you buy any performance brakes, the bedding in process has got to be one of the most important processes. So just fitted some downpipes, VRSF downpipes to go with the suspension. Like a dart, drives really nice. That's an MDM as well. So yeah, so far so good. Just, Dylan, I'm not gonna lie, I know you want me to drive it, but this ain't no racetrack. You can't really test the temperature of the brakes and put it on, but I think Rupert's happy. He's just come in to see the car before we went out. And yeah, it sounds good. What's that, special downpipes and stock system, sounds good. Yeah. If Rupert came back for more mods, I would say a steering wheel, interior trims, because I know like this performance thing and going fast around the racetracks, great, but driving to the racetrack's also important, and driving to work in the morning. Having a nice Alcantara steering wheel, carbon fiber interior trims, red buttons, it's little things that make a difference that are actually probably the same price as his pads. So I'd recommend doing that, so check the link in the description for a few bits of stuff. Other than that, the biggest thing, I'm sure Dylan can overlap, or just tyres, man. I wish we sold more tyres and had the ability to give better prices, but this car is on Super Sport on the front, running a 265/35/19. The tyres like this, like an egg, it's just not great for if you're trying to increase the handling. So that's the benefit, the main thing. Invest in some nice tyres, 4S day to day. If you're looking to go on track, maybe a semi-slick, but you can throw it in. The car drives nice. House kit, super easy to install, so easy to adjust when we're trying to get the ride height. It's nice on the roads. We just need to get some rolling hills and get on to Silverstone, but I'm sure Rupert will be the test and the man behind it, won't he, when he gets it on Silverstone with new tyres. Sounds good.
He's a
Welcome to
man.
DCT. But yeah, I'm gonna love you guys and leave you guys. I'm gonna leave Rupert to enjoy his car. But yeah, as always, like, subscribe, hit that bell button if you want to see a bit more action. It's a shame we can't have a racetrack outside our office that we can go do hot laps after we install your parts, but I'm sure you would appreciate that anyways. But yeah, like, subscribe, hit that bell button, check out the next video, or the previous videos, or hit up our sales team. The guys will be more than happy to help, because we've all got F-Series, we've all got F80s and F87, so we can help you. Anyways, I'm gonna go and have some fun, do something else.